Pro in there.
Look at that pedal. Holy cow.
Ooh, I'm liking that. Tungsten, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Gas hose, gas regulator, some pieces of paper, and a massive ground cable. This doesn't really seem appropriate. That's better. Unfortunately, my big head doesn't really fit in the hat though. I've got a really big head. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this stuff up.
I believe that's the welder set up.
So I think it's about time for me to explain what's going on. Obviously, I got a new welder. If you didn't figure that out, then I'm a little worried about you. But to be more specific, that is a new InverTig 221 AC/DC TIG welder from HTP Welders. It's an awesome new TIG welder from the same brand as that awesome MIG welder I have back there, that awesome welder that helped complete the drift truck. And this new welder is going to help complete the all-wheel drive rally Miata.
And boy, is it just, it's awesome. I haven't even used it yet, and you can already tell how much better quality is and how much more advanced it is than my previous welder. For one, this foot pedal is one of those really nice ones. You put your entire foot on it. The hose for the torch is really awesome. The ground cable is massive. Crazily enough, this isn't the only stuff they sent me. They sent me more welding cups, more filler rod, more consumables than I will ever need in my entire life. So this is their really cool line of clear welding cups. As you can tell, there's a whole variety of them.
I literally don't know what 9% of those things do.
I think a good way to figure it out though is to put one on and test it.
Boom.
Oh, damn, dude!
Literally just from turning it on for a second and turning it right back off, I can feel how much nicer it is. You can just hear how smooth and how it gradually powers up, and it's got a slope up and slope down. Dude, this is sweet. So it's been a couple of weeks since I filmed that last clip. I've used the welder a couple times on a couple projects like the pan hard rod on the truck. It's so awesome. It is so much smoother, so much easier to use. It's just better. It's just better in every single way. Now, this is when things get serious. It's time to redo the shop. It's time to make the shop fabrication ready, rally Miata all drive swap ready. I need a drill press. I need a belt sander, and I need a bandsaw. I was looking around on Facebook Marketplace. I found one of each of those three things. They seem like they're pretty good, so I'm gonna go pick them up. We're gonna kind of redo this shop area.
These shelves aren't even organized. There's just junk everywhere. There's Nerf guns up here I haven't used in 2 years. You know, there's this bus seat that sits there. There used to be all these couches and desks in here that I never used.
The goal is to make the shop more usable. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put those shelves that are in the beginning section area, we're gonna bring those in here because the office is really just storage, as you can tell. So it'll be a shelf there, a shelf there. We'll actually organize everything, have all labeled boxes.
I wanna get another cabinet so we can store some more tools in there and organize this better. So we can have one cabinet full of paint and liquids and cleaning stuff, and then another cabinet full of tools.
Dude, you need merch. Merch time! I get to use this awesome Cove speaker. With code Gingium, you can get 65% off.
Okay.
Use the link in the description.
Wrong code, bud. Oh, golly. There's a dang fucking spider over here. This is already getting so much more organized and looking pretty awesome. It feels so good to be able to like walk out here and like once we have space and this is all cleaned up and there's a bunch of fab tools right there. Pasha can attest to this. I have a problem with just keeping things that I will never ever use. So we kind of just tossed a bunch of crap, filled up the entire dumpster over there. Sorry, neighbors.
Shouldn't tell people. Like,
I mean, our neighbors filled up the entire dumpster.
yeah,
Those
like,
assholes.
That's how we clean the shop. We just kind of shove it under the thing.
All right, let's show you guys what we got. Right here, exactly the same, and then boom!
So much free room.
Watch this glory. Like, oh, we got our tape on the doors. We got just tools. We got our angle grinders. Now, we have the paint that's left out. So now I need to buy another storage cabinet off some dude on Facebook. And then we're gonna put the two cabinets right in front of the lift. That will clear up some space for the vehicles because they'll be less deep than the welding table. And then we'll move the welders over here, so they're right next to the 220 volt plug, and we'll put all the new fab tools here, and then we'll have this awesome fab corner. And then we walk into the office over here, right? And boom, look at this. It feels like a legit shop that has like just big rows of storage with all our race car parts and such.
I think we should now move that
No.
on that side.
No.
I'll literally do it.
Wow. No.
Wow.
You know, the one cool thing about the old shop is that we had a spot on the wall where we shot arrows into the wall and threw
I remember the throwing knives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bruh! Really? You just threw it out? Hey!
There you go.
Oh wow, you did it backwards. Wow, first try, yeah, okay.
That's more impressive. In the crack. That's crazy. All right, watch this.
Bruh, no, this is... Where did it go?
I went ahead and picked up this rusty old cabinet for 20 bucks. I only need that cabinet to store the paints and some other small stuff. So I just needed something small. Didn't have to look pretty, it just had to be useful. But this thing is really ugly. So I got some paint and it should look better. No. Oh, wow, that looks good. That looked good from here. And I bet you on the inside it looks really... But it's good enough. You know, I know this video's kind of been all over the place, but happy Halloween, guys. We just broke a world record here today in Chicago. Biggest snowfall on Halloween since sometime in the 1800s. It's only like 2 inches, but still, it's Halloween. Why is it snowing? This is miserable. Now, I got something else to say. People on Facebook Marketplace, so many people on Facebook Marketplace either don't respond, don't take their ad down after they sell the damn item, or they just flake in general. I've contacted like 10 people and all of them are like, hell yeah, you can come out, and then either stopped responding or told me they sold it, even though I was supposed to come that day. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna bite the bullet and go probably to Harbor Freight and buy a belt sander and a bench grinder. Later today, I'm supposed to look at a good drill press. I just can't find a bandsaw or a belt sander for any good price. Now, the new ones are much smaller, not as heavy duty. Buying old, used tools
is really awesome because they're old and they're really sturdy. They don't break. Buying new tools, maybe not as good, but they will take up less space. Hopefully they'll work. But that's why this video is taking so long to make, is because every day I'm trying to go look at these things and then they just end up flaking, and then, you know, like I don't have anything else to do. I just want to get this done. I want to get this video out. Now, I'm also gonna make another one of these workbenches right here. So I'm gonna take some measurements. I'm gonna get rid of all this junk and get going. We got some tools, we got some wood for the tool bench, and it gets built with magic. This bench is a little bit longer and a little bit skinnier, which will be good for having all the tools on it. This is like the fab corner now. This thing is so dusty with metal shards. Let's clean that up. You always keep the big present to the end. Quality. Of course, some assembly required. Oh, okay. This is like the perfect sharpened tungsten. Definitely found this thing's main purpose, is sharpening tungsten. Oh, beautiful! The main purpose of this bad boy is that when I cut a pipe or tube, it's not perfectly straight. The cut isn't perfectly straight. So then when I'm welding it, there's a gap somewhere. It fits pretty well, but you know, there's like a little gap there. And you know, this one's actually pretty much perfect. But most of the time, they aren't perfect. So this will allow me to fix that. So you turn it on. And it's beautiful! I'm excited about this. And this bad boy right here, hell yeah! Belt sander, major key. I don't know how much the bench grinder is gonna be useful, but that was 40 bucks. This was 70 bucks. There are definitely some things I don't like about it, but I'm excited to use it. This is a nut and bolt organizer. So instead of using a box just full of a bunch of random bolts, we'll have, you know, M4, 5, 6, you know, 8, 10, 12, 1, 1.25, 1.5, big bolts down here, maybe some screws and stuff. So I guess that is it for this video. I know it probably wasn't the most exciting video, especially not since you guys had to wait pretty much a week. And for that, I'm really sorry. I meant to get it done much quicker, and I meant to have it be more entertaining. But despite it maybe being boring, it is a very important video. This new welder, these new tools, the reorganization, it's gonna make me much more efficient in the future. It's gonna make me be able to build better stuff faster. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Huge thank you to HTP Welders for setting up that TIG welder. If you need a TIG welder or if you need any welding accessories, check them out. They've got all the good stuff. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, check out Patreon. That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching.